I am Satyavadi, working as assistant professor in Nanda College of Technology. In this video, I am going to share the basics of network access control. So, network access control is a security process that control the access to a network. It is also referred as network admission control. It enforces the only authorized user and devices can access a network. So it restricts the access to the devices. And NAC works on both wired and wireless networks, it including IoT devices, routers and switches. Components of network access. There are two components of network access, restricted access and network boundary protections. In restricted access, it restricts the access to the network by the user authentication and authorization control. For example, user can't access the protected network resource without getting permission to access. Next, network boundary protections. In network boundary protection, it monitors and controls the connectivity of network with external network. For example, firewall. It is used to prevent unauthorized access to the network resources from outside of the network. Types of network access control. There are two types of network access control: pre-admission and post-admission network access control. Pre-admission access control means it happens only before access to the network. That is, on the initialization of request by the user or a device to access the network. And post-admission, it happens with the network when the user or the device attempt to access the different parts of the network. Common use case of NAC. Bring your own device. It means it is also called BYOD. NAC network, it means NAC network access control ensures the network security of the organization. So, in bring your own device, the organization that allows the employee to use their own devices or to take corporate devices to home. NAC ensures the network security. Second, network access for non-employees. The organization uses NAC to grant the access to different network resources or devices that are outside the organization. And use of IoT devices. NAC protect from threats caused due to IoT devices by providing limited permissions. Here are some advantages of network access control. Improved security, it policy enforcement, threat containment. NAC ensure improved security. It prevent unauthorized device from accessing the sensitive resources. And in policy enforcement, it ensure that the device compile with organizational security policies. And threat containment, it isolate the infected to prevent the spread of malware. It isolate the infected to prevent the spread of malware. And some real world example of NAC. For example, if we consider a university network that uses the NAC, it restricts the access to its internet system. In university we have students, faculty and visitors. So, while using NAC, they're having some restriction of all the users in the network. While the students allowed to access the learning resources only. While if a faculty, for a faculty, they have access rights to access administration system and some resource database. If it is a visitor, they provided internet access but cannot access the internal resources. So these are some examples of real world example of NAC. So devices that meet compliance or denied. So network access control is mainly used to security process. It controls the access to a network. Thank you.